So there is someone that has had their eye on you for quite some time. This person is completely enamored by you and they want to treat you better than anyone else ever has before. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be a collective love message, but yeah, this person has you on their mind today. And they love the fact that you are all natural. So you could be someone who doesn't always have to do your hair or makeup or be all done up. They love you just the way that you are. And, you know, this person feels like you're such a natural beauty. So maybe even if you are the type who does your makeup, gets yourself all dressed up, they feel like you don't have to do all that. Like they think you look good when you roll out of bed, or if they see you ever just like natural, not wearing lashes or not wearing your nails or anything like that. This person just completely in awe of you. So maybe this person's seen you like at the gym or some type of setting where you're not always all done up. Now, they love you dressed up too, but this is someone, because this came out second, they just want you to know that they love that you are all natural. And your world is the most to them. Like, your love means the world to them, and this person just feels as though in the past, you know, people didn't truly see what an authentic beauty you are. You are someone who exuberates a lot of class, a lot of poise. You may be someone who finds yourself naturally wearing like animal prints, so like cheetah print, possibly even like stripes or spots. Like you wear very unique looking clothing. You may be someone who loves to vintage shop, or you wear designer brand names. Something about you being very unique in your beauty with the Three of Wands here. And if you a little bit thick, curvy, they love that about you. Something about your legs are significant. So you either have very muscular legs or you could have thick thighs, and they love that, okay? What do they say? Thick thighs save lives. So yeah, this person wants you to know that it's the end of an era of you being heartbroken. This came out in reverse. Nine of Swords. They want to take away all your sorrows. They want to give you a reason to smile. And this person feels like you spend too much time being single or on your own because you're afraid of falling in love again. This is something they've come to notice about you. You have a fear of falling too deep in love with a person who does not reciprocate it. Sun in reverse. So Knight of Wands, this may be a fire sign you're dealing with, because look at all the fire energy and a little bit of air energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Knight of Wands coming in quick with that very passionate love offer. This person may offer to take you out on a date. They may want to take you to a concert, to the movies, to a sports event. Something like this is of significance. Take you out and wine and dine you. And they feel like you might reject their offer because you have this illusion around the idea of being hurt. Now, you also may be dealing with a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person feels like you're very hesitant to give or receive love because of illusions you've been placed in the past. So if you have opened up to this person about how you've had your heart broken once or twice, they paid attention to every word that came out of those lips, okay? So they want you to know that King of Pentacles here, they're not the same as everybody else. So they wish you would stop categorizing them as that. Now, if you are dealing with an earth sign masculine, this is someone who is incredibly loyal and hardworking. They're saying they don't have time to do all that because they're too busy working. Majority of the time, if they're not with you, they're working. So they want you to know that this is your person. This is your soulmate. They're focused on their pentacles. This is someone who spent a long time being single themselves as well, so they do like that about you. Now, Seven of Pentacles here, this person feels like you're very creative or creatively talented. They may be watching you pursue a career in some type of art form, or if not, they feel like you should. Like you are an authentic beauty. This person sees you definitely as someone who could be a model, whether you are or not. And in their eyes, you are the definition of what a beautiful woman or man is. Like they feel like you're absolutely a stunner. So you may be someone who wears a lot of eclectic clothing. Maybe you are a fan of skirts, long skirts. Like I said, cheetah print may be significant. But yeah, this person wants you to know that no matter what you wear, whether you're in your PJs, all natural or all done up, they feel like you're absolutely exquisite. Now, this person feels like you genuinely are like a piece of artwork to them. Every time that they get to look at you, they feel completely in love with you. And they want you to know that why they feel as though they understand you so well is because in the past, they held on to someone longer than they should. So they've watched you do the same. And if you're someone who lives life to the fullest, they admire the fact that you are able to keep moving forward despite the heartbreaks or the obstacles you've been through in the past. So you need to know that this person be gossiping about you to others because they feel as though at times you're not allowing them to take the lead more in your connection. And this person feels drawn back to you no matter what. But this is an energy to be aware of, because if this person is gossiping about you and how they feel about your fear of commitment versus opening up to you, this may be part of the reason why you have a hard time opening up to this person. They're incredibly drawn to you though. Something about you being very passionate has them feeling like ecstatic over the idea that you even pay attention to them. They often find themselves talking about you because they feel like it's really hard to talk to you. Like you do something to hold back your energy from this person, and it makes them wonder where your relationship's moving towards. So please learning how to trust their intentions. That's what they want you to do today. To get yourself out of this like fear or anxious idea that love with them can't work, that a relationship with them is too complicated, and just allow yourself to feel all the emotions with this person. That's what they want from you, and they wish that you two spent more time together. So more time on the phone, more time in person, more time communicating. Like this person spends a lot of time in communication with others, so you may definitely be dealing with a fixed sign. They are someone who needs constant communication from others. And look at that. That's a confirmation on that King of Pentacles. Regardless if they're an earth sign or not, they want you to know that they spend a lot of time working. So they could even just be gossiping about you to their coworkers, like saying like, I met someone absolutely fine, but I don't know if they want to pursue it or not, because some days they're all in and some days they be acting like it don't matter. And this in turn has this person confused because they're like, don't you trust me? All they want is for you to trust their intentions and to trust that if they're even giving you the time of day in a relationship, their intentions are pure-hearted and that they want to treat you better than anyone else ever has. That's the overall energy, right? So heartbroken's here in healthy choices. Your person feels like you spend a lot of time in self-love, self-care, being happier, love, and life. And in the past, maybe you were a little bit more absorbed in some type of heartbreak. But now they see that you are moving past grieving over some type of breakup that you went through. So this also makes them wonder, are you ready for a connection with them, or are you still holding on to someone from your past? And the reason why this person gives you so much time to kind of decide, or why they've still kept on from the sidelines or from a distance, is because they know how it feels. They feel like you two have a lot in common when it comes to that, being loyal to the wrong people. So this person feels drawn back to you every time they feel like you're trying to push them away. There's something in their mind that tells them to come back to you because they know how it feels to overcome a heartbreak. So you and your person may have both been married in the past and gone through long-term separations or just long-term relationships ending. It's like you and this person specifically just got over some type of karmic relationships ending in both of your lives. King of Cups in reverse, one where you constantly felt the need to over-explain yourself to someone who didn't understand you or who didn't want to. So this is why they have a lot of love for you. This is why they have a lot of understanding about where you come from when it comes to being a partner. So 9 of Swords, this person maybe recently invited you out somewhere for a social gathering amongst other friends, family members, or even just the two of you, and they feel like you rejected them. So they know at the end of the day you're still grieving from your past and they wish you would get over it. That's the biggest message. And it's kind of funny because at the top of the other love reading messages it says separation. So your person knows you went through some type of separation, whether that was a marriage separation or just a relationship separation. And Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands, they feel like the reason why your other relationship ended was so that you two could find one another. I want you to know that the passion they have for you is real. It's not something ever fleeting. It's not something that's temporary or short-lived. This is like a slow build for this person. So the more that they've observed you and got to know you, the more that they found themselves falling in love with you. And that's why they're incredibly grateful. Hermit here. So wow, this person feels like you need to get out the house more. Okay. If you've been hermiting a little bit lately, being very introverted, kind of like wallowing in your heartbreak when you're not working or out with friends or running errands. They're like, girl, guy, get out the house. Like, you gotta get out there so that they can run into you, or so that you two can spend more time together. You may be a Virgo, or this could be a Virgo you're dealing with there with the Hermit. So all the energies pretty much came out, but majority of the energy is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, or earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So let me see if there's any more messages that I can pull for you. Any more love messages from the person? Wow. It says, tell me how you feel. I want to hear it. So they feel like you don't open up enough and that you've created this distance. And honestly, it's like the more that you aren't opening up to this person, the more that they feel like they're drawn to you, because they feel like you're extremely mysterious and very hard to read. So despite how it seems they do love you, that's what they want you to know. And despite how you two may have days where you don't communicate, they have a lot of love for you. Your hyper independence confuses this person. They know that you are going through some type of heartbreak or healing, some type of like, some of you may have overcame a heartbreak a long time ago and you're just like happy being single. But they feel like you're very hyper independent, like you're super focused on yourself and your family and people you care about. You're not really looking for a relationship. And that in itself is making them feel incredibly attracted to you. Because when you're not trying so hard to get this person's attention, it makes them wonder if there's someone else, or if the relationship between you is something that's like all in their head. So check your voicemail. This person may have recently called you, and they want you to know that they feel as though you are extremely intelligent. So they're very drawn to your emotional intelligence. There's something about how you have an ability to really bounce back from heartbreaking situations, people, places, or things. And you always make healthy choices. Like, no one by any means is perfect. And it's not that they think you're perfect, but they feel like you have a very good way of coping with situations. So if you go through a heartbreak or if you go through a major change, you're very much able to bounce back from it and handle it in a mature way and keep moving forward. If you face any type of rejection in life, by a friend, by a relationship, or in your career, they feel like you have this ability to really just bounce back and keep moving forward. So self-worth and value. They love that you are someone who takes the time to heal in between relationships. They find that to be very attractive about you. You have a lot of self-appreciation. And they know that this is something you had to learn how to do after the last relationship you were in. So in the past, you were known to this person or by other people as someone who was like a little bit of a pushover, a people pleaser, but they know this last relationship kind of hardened you or made you realize that it's okay to focus on you for a change. And that's what says them like, wow, especially if you knew this person before your last relationship, they feel like seeing how hyper independent you've become and how solo minded you've become is really just a little bit shocking to them, because they feel like you have a lot of self-worth, and some people that they know aren't that way. Like, they're used to relationships where people kind of dote on them or give them lots of time and attention and effort, and you're the opposite. You play very hard to get. So they're like, what's the deal? Like, is this relationship gonna work out between us, or am I gonna just kind of keep chasing you while you keep doing your own thing? So tell them how you feel. This is what they'd like you to do. And they want you to know that no matter what decision you make, they're attracted to you nonetheless. There's nothing you could say or do at this moment in time that would make this person want to leave. So you've got this person like on you like glue. Like, they are like the eyelash glue to you. This person's like, damn, they just be watching everything you do. Look at that, 4 of Wands in reverse. They feel like you keep trying to reject them though, or you keep playing hot and cold with them, like giving them mixed signals. They're just wondering like, what's the deal? Like, what's going to happen in our connection? So Knight of Pentacles, wow, definitely wanting to come in with some type of stable love offer. And they feel like you might say no. Just be open and honest with this person. If you're watching this message for someone you love, then obviously the feelings are mutual. So just tell them how you feel, because they don't want to be in a one-sided competition. They don't want to feel unrequited love, because they feel like you are being a little bit of a heartbreaker right now, or very much so all focused on you. A little bit quick to make a decision too when it comes to love. Like, you may have kind of said no to this person before you gave them the chance to get to know you. That's what they feel like. And they also know that you have a lot of people right now that are extremely attracted to you because of your ability to be so focused on you and not love. Especially if you're feminine watching. You know, this person knew in the past that you were someone who's like doting on love or something, but there's something about you changing your mindset after this heartbreak you went through, Three of Swords, that's made you realize too, especially if you're married or in a long-term commitment, that being married to someone, having a partner, yes, it's beautiful, it's great, but if it's not in your life at that moment in time, that means that you're meant to focus on other areas of your life. And you've come to that like awakening, that spiritual balance in your life. And this person finds that to be very commendable about you. And also too, if you are someone who's very spiritual or in tune, they love that you remain very connected through God or through prayer or your spirit guides. So wow, wanting to take you to a sports game. This person could know there's a specific sport you love. They may be wanting to take you to a sports game as a date. And they feel like you two need a very romantic getaway, a reason to just kind of forget about everything else that's been going on in your relationship or your lives and just be open and vulnerable with each other. So this message really just signifies that your person today is hoping that you'll allow them to be more communicative with you, that you'll let down your guard a little bit and allow this person to love you, because you're incredible to them and they feel like you have a wall up this high that they have a hard time getting through to you. So you may be a Pisces or dealing with a Pisces, and yeah, this person could have Pisces anywhere in their chart, but they just feel like, what's the point of competing for your love when they know that you have what it takes and they have what it takes to have a really beautiful, stable connection. So they're hoping that you'll stop being a little bit ice cold with them and let them in so they can show you what it means to have a true partner. Some of you, this definitely may be a kingdom spouse as well, with the Hierophant coming out. And most importantly, this is someone who knows that, you know, you went through all these spiritual awakenings or all this healing so that you could find a partner who truly loves and values you. But the fact that you may like this person more than you let on, they know that deep down. They feel like you don't show your hand, so you don't show your emotions. You do a really good job of playing it cool. So if you see this person a lot, you're like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, damn, I know you want me. This person knows you want them, but they know that you're afraid of a new beginning. So are you going to let this person in, or are you going to keep playing chase with them? You know, this person feels like they're chasing after you and you keep running away. So ship, cutting ties, moving on. They want you to know, though, they feel like you need to make a decision soon because this is the same type of person that you are. They don't want to keep chasing after you if you're not willing to open up or to let them in. So this person wants you to know that today. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day.